Good evening. I thought I would just sneak down the lake. I'm starting supper. The sun is setting. It's, I think, getting close to 4. And since we live in a sort of a valley with a hill behind us, the sun sets earlier than normal. It's going to be great in the winter. When it comes up, it's fantastic because it shines in the picture window and the living room gets warm in the morning. And everything's great until it starts to go from here over to here, and we don't really have any windows on the west side of the house. And then there's like a period of time when it hits the front of the house that sits up on the road, and you go outside and you're like, oh, isn't this warm? And about 15 minutes later, it's cold again, and we can still see the sunlight on the lake, but if you look up behind, I'm at the neighbor's yard, they're not here. They're gone for the season. But behind, there's a big hill mountain thing up there, and the sun goes behind, and there's, so we don't really get sunsets here except for as we see that light over there shining on the water, especially at this time of year. In the summer, of course, lasts a lot longer. When we get up to June, it's 9:30 at night or something. You still have light out here. But we're getting toward winter now, and they're saying Thanksgiving is going to be rain, and the Sunday after Thanksgiving, possible snow, and not a lot, but it's snow. Ah! But you can see there's a house across the lake with its windows reflecting the sun. So they get the sunset, we get the sunrise. And that hill is not Mount Pisgah as I thought. That Mount Pisgah is actually kind of one beyond it, I believe. So if you go up Mount Pisgah and climb up the fire tower, you can see this lake from there. But anyway, it's very peaceful, and if there were any sort of a real breeze other than this mild one, I wouldn't be out here in a t-shirt and my flip-flops. But you have to go the distance. It's 50 something degrees, and I'm like, I'm gonna put on my t-shirt and flip-flops today, because I know on Sunday it's gonna a front is coming through on Sunday, and then Monday it's gonna be 38, and our low this morning was 38, and our high is 55, something like that. And then the low is going to be in the high 20s, and then the high is going to be 38 on Monday and Tuesday at least. And I guess thankfully it's going to be rain on Thanksgiving and not snow for us here anyway. I heard in Nebraska it was like 80 degrees one day and snow the next, and I'm like, that would be hard to take, wouldn't it? You get those extreme weather conditions in the Midwest. Anyways, it's a perfect day. I drove up to Winthrop and did my shopping, and it was such a pleasant drive through all the hills. And then when you come down through Wayne, there's one hill just before Wayne where you can see the mountains in the west, and it's just gorgeous. And I always want to stop and take a picture, but there's really nowhere to pull over without getting back-ended. Maybe I'll try it sometime. I risked my life and limb before to get good pictures. Robert let me off somewhere up north of Waterville to take a picture of a bridge, and I'm standing there and people are coming by, woo, honking their horns at me. And so I've done a lot of crazy things to get a good shot, but not sure I want to get my car rear-ended for that picture. Now this is the view outside our window without all these trees here. And you know, of course, we love the trees. In the summer, they give us shade, and the birds love them, of course. Every morning, I see a chickadee on there's a wire leading up from the other camp to our house, and I can see the chickadee landing there, peeking in. Luckily, the cats haven't seen him yet. They'd go nuts getting up on my writing desk, knocking things over. But yeah, the sun's going down, and I think tomorrow will be a nice day also, but today was supposed to be the warmest of the week, and then Sunday there's a front coming through, so I think that's going to be a soup day for sure. I've got butternut squash soup planned, and some kind of potato chowder, and I'll just do them as I feel. Some days I just, as long as I have the meals planned, it doesn't matter to me which one I make. It's just, okay, today I'll make this, today I'll make that. And then I think Thanksgiving, I'm going to keep it really simple and just do the bird, some stuffing, mashed potatoes, and a veg, and cranberry sauce and gravy because I could have that. Maybe some Jell-O salad, I don't know. And then some sort of like a pumpkin pie or something like that. But I'm not going to go all out and make sweet potato casserole and all that for 2 people. It's ridiculous. But, and I've done it before, and Robert doesn't really like sweet potatoes. I'm like, well, why am I making this then? You know, I love sweet potatoes, but I can only eat so much. But anyway, he's going to get back from town. He went up to do the laundry because that's his thing. He takes his Kindle and doesn't have to listen to me talk. If you know me, you know that's a bonus. So anyway, just thought you'd like to see, you know, the lake and the beautiful light on the trees and things across. Have a good weekend.